Hey, what's up guys, I'm Lan here. Welcome back to a new video on my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about whether you should install iOS 16 on iPhone XR or not. As you can see, this is an iPhone XR and I have been running beta 2 of iOS 16 for more than a week now. And in this video, I'm going to talk about whether you should install iOS 16 on iPhone XR or not. Because considering 2022, iOS XR has been aged a lot and it's been 3 years old iPhone, right? So in this video, we're going to talk about how's the battery life, how's performance, and how has it been holding up for me after I installed iOS 16 beta 2. So make sure you watch this video till the end. But before that, if you're new here and happen to enjoy this kind of videos on my channel, do give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. Now with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing first, let me go to the settings, general and about section. From the about section details, as you can see, it's iOS 16, and if I tap on the build number, it says 20A5303i. So that's a new way of looking at the build number and talking about how you can first of all download iOS 16. So iOS 16 public beta profiles has not released yet at the time of recording this video. So if you want to try out iOS 16, you have to download the developers beta profile. But all I can tell you is it's pretty simple. You just have to download a profile and then you have to restart your phone and then you have to check for software updates. Keep in mind that if your iPhone XR is running iOS 15 and if you search for update without installing the profile, you wouldn't be able to see the iOS 16 update. So that's how you can update to iOS 16. Now talking about the performance and everything, the performance is really good. I did not feel a noticeable difference after updating to iOS 16 from iOS 15. The app library works very smooth and the searching works very smooth. And considering I have used iOS 16 beta 1, the beta 2 is actually little bit improved from beta 1. So talking about the performance is really good. In the previous video wherein I showed you the Geekbench scores as well, so the single core and the multi-core scores are respectable. It's not bad. And talking about the battery life, because this is the thing that most of the people are interested in, and people have a lot of concerns which I'll come to the later part of the video. So let's talk about the battery life. Although this is my secondary iPhone, I don't use this as much as I do my primary iPhone. As you can see, the battery life or the battery health after updating has not been dropped. It is still 89%. And if I talk about the battery life is okay. So you can see that these are the applications that I have been using in last 24 hours. This is the screen on and screen off time. So now if you expect a superb or excellent battery life out of iOS 16 beta to 10R, that's not going to happen, because first of all, it's a developers beta, and second, you're not going to get extraordinary battery life from a beta software, right? So you have to keep that in mind. Now talking about the new features, you all know about iOS 16 new features, right? But there are some features that does not work with older iPhones. Like if you lock the iPhone and then try to unlock your iPhone with horizontally, it doesn't work. It only works with iPhone 13 models, so that doesn't work. But talking about the in general performance, the performance is really good. Notification management is really good. You can just swipe up to see the notification, you can group them together, and it's a different way of looking at how notifications arrive at your lock screen. Now one thing I have noticed, that if you go to the control center and set this as a sleep mode, what the difference it makes if you are on lock screen and as you can see, this notifications will be kind of dull. So it just basically dulls your notification, so that does not come your way when your phone is in sleep mode. So that is just a nice addition or nice touch. If you just do again back to the focus mode, the notifications will be back how it was before. So that's the new thing that I have noticed with iPhone XR. And talking about the battery life, the battery life is okay, and some people have been talking about the apps have been crashing. Trust me, I have been using this iPhone XR with iOS 16 beta 2, And especially the banking apps, as you can see, these are the banking application I have been using. So this video has been recorded and I am located in India. So in India, I use ICICI, SBI, Axis Bank, DBS Bank. I see that I have a lot of applications there, and none of the applications for me have crashed. So except the SBI Yono application, ICICI, DBS, all this application worked fine for me. So people who have been commenting that the banking applications are crashing, I can understand, but what you have to do, if it is crashing all the time, you can actually reinstall that banking application and see whether that works for you. One strange thing I've noticed since the time I've updated to iOS 16, so this talking about this iPhone storage, if I come down, as you can see, there are two sections. One is iOS and another is system data. So the system data takes actually 20 GB. So when I was on iOS 15, it was around 9 to 10 GB, but I don't know for what reason. Maybe this is a beta software, a lot of caching and a lot of logging and other resources have been used from the current iPhone. So that's why maybe this system data is around 20 GB. So it clearly gives you the notification as well that this will vary time to time. So no need to worry about that. So that's all I have been experiencing with the iPhone XR with iOS 16 beta 2. Now the people who have concern that whether I should install iOS 16 on my iPhone XR or not, I would say in terms of stability, I did not find a problem. But if you have a problem and if you have iPhone XR, have been using that for your primary device, like it's a daily device, you do all your work through your iPhone, I would hold off as of now. Since the time at least the public beta is released, I wouldn't go install iOS 16 on my iPhone. Since this is my secondary device, I did install iOS 16 and it's going really well. I don't have any complaints. So then again, with the help of this video, I just wanted to share my experience and also wanted to answer your questions, whether how is the battery life, performance, and whether which apps have been crashing and how you can do about it if the apps are crashing. So I hope this video was a little bit helpful. If you found this video helpful, then give this video a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel, because this also helps me to make more videos for you on my channel. So with that being said, I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.